Good deal of discussion and controversy this week over Michelle Obama's trip to Spain, and it all leads to the question, how private can a private vacation involving members of the first family really be? NBC's Nora O'Donnell joins us from the White House. Nora, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Lester. You know, advisors to Mrs. Obama did not anticipate all the attention and the criticism that the First Lady's trip is getting. They insist that she will pay for her own personal expenses, but the cost of the rest of her traveling staff and security detail will be borne by the American taxpayer. Spanish police cleared off a 100-yard-long stretch of beach for First Lady Michelle Obama and daughter Sasha. It's just part of the massive security surrounding the Obama's vacation to the luxurious hotspot of Marbella. This was supposed to be a fun getaway with sightseeing, shopping, and sampling the local chocolate gelato. But instead, some are raising questions about who is footing the bill for her 5-day visit.
Mrs. Obama picks up all her personal costs, but it doesn't cover the whole tab.
A tab that includes the Air Force version of a 757. The Air Force says it costs $11,551 an hour. For a 6.5-hour trip, the cost to taxpayers, $150,163. Also on the bill, the estimated 70 Secret Service agents who get a $273 a day per diem. At 5 days, cost to taxpayers, $95,550. The First Lady and her guests will pay their own way at the posh Ritz-Carlton Retreat Villa Padierna.
So we understand the Obamas have booked 30 rooms. Suites go up to $6,500 a night, so they're looking at a pretty hefty bill.
It is an expensive international trip, just a month after Mrs. Obama urged Americans to visit the beaches of the Gulf Coast.
Everybody should come here.
The White House says this was a mother-daughter trip with family and friends planned a long time ago.
She's a private citizen and is the mother of a daughter on a private trip, and I think I'd leave it at that.
I find it just absolutely ridiculous to talk about the First Lady as a private citizen. She's not a private citizen. She's the First Lady of the United States.
The First Lady's advisors point out that she does not have a choice in the size of her security detail or the size of the plane that she had to take to Europe. But some will question whether Mrs. Obama did have a choice in where she chose to vacation. Lester?
Nora O'Donnell at the White House for us this morning. Nora, thank you very much.